I'm Alex, he's Jim, and this is the Charging Status EV podcast. You all right, mate?
I'm not too bad, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're looking taller than me at the moment. You're on a higher chair.
I'm on a high chair. Yeah.
How is the experience?
It's elevating.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's good.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
We're in a hotel room at the moment. Nothing strange about that. Couple of men about town in a hotel room. But we're actually here for a car event. We're here for a KGM event. Alex has been with a car this afternoon. I'm doing tomorrow morning, but we're both staying here tonight. So we thought, why not bang a quick podcast out?
Yeah.
And we might as well start with that. What do you think of it so far? Tell us what it is first.
So, KGM have got 2 new pickup trucks. The existing Musso, which we both quite liked when we drove it, they've given that car quite a big facelift. So it's got the same engine. It looks a lot different. I think it looks quite cool, to be fair.
Looks more like the Torres now, doesn't it? Kind of. Or has it got a bit more of that front end to it?
That's the EV one.
Right.
The diesel one looks like a bit more of a Maxus, maybe.
Oh, okay.
But I think it looks really good.
Yeah.
On off-road tyres, looks quite good.
As long as that's the only similarity to a Maxus. All right.
What else have they done? It's a bit refreshed inside, got more buttons and that sort of stuff, and it's a bit taller.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and we drove that off-road. So we drove down. So we're actually in somewhere near Oxford, and we drove about half an hour somewhere to an off-road course, and we drove that off-road, performed very well. And then we drove back in the electric version.
Yep.
The electric version, for all intents and purposes, is the Torres EVX underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Albeit with 4-wheel drive now, and a pickup bed. So, yeah, they're very good. I'd say both of them are very good for the price.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're actually not doing video on these, are we?
No.
So we'll both do a written review on our websites, but we just don't have enough time to film. Quite often at these events, you end up with someone else. You get paired up with someone else. More often than not, the person you're paired up with is like a written journalist rather than someone that does video. And actually we've only got a car for we've got 2 pickups for what, a couple of hours or something?
I drove both cars on the road for an hour total, and then pickup truck for an hour off-road, actually half an hour because it was split, and then that was it basically. I did a bit of towing as well, actually. Yeah. So I've never towed anything on the road, and that was quite fun.
Right, okay. You didn't have to reverse, did you?
I did.
Oh.
Well, yeah, so I'm a bit embarrassed to say I didn't want to go out my own in a trailer because who knows what could happen. So I went to have one of the guys from KGM, and it was fine. And he said, right, I want you to reverse into this bay. And he was like, oh, I'm actually quite impressed. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, I did quite well.
Wow.
Quite good.
Jeez.
So I towed with the electric one. Empty trailer, so it didn't really affect the fuel efficiency that much. But yeah.
It reminds me of your first press car, because you reversed that into a trailer, didn't you?
I reversed it into a tree.
Oh, sorry, a tree.
Mm.
Oh. The tree jumped out on you though, didn't it? Yeah.
It's quite a long tree.
Yeah.
I don't speak about that.
No. I'd never bring it up, as you know.
No, not for a while you haven't, actually. No. I do appreciate that.
No.
But, yeah.
I haven't seen you for a few weeks though. I felt like the other week we were just spent all week together pretty much, didn't we? We had that BYD thing and something else and something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it feels like a long time ago now.
It does now. Yeah. So we haven't recorded an episode for a little while now. A little while here, but yeah.
I thought you might have grown a bit since then, but no.
Yeah. No, sadly not.
No. And I've shrunk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, what have you driven here in?
I've driven here in the Volvo ES90 in hearing aid beige, although I think they call it, I don't know, desert sand or something.
Desert sand.
Funnily enough, I took the videos coming out for that any day. It's all done. I haven't released it yet.
Nice.
But I took my friend's daughter and her friend to, in fact, they're both daughters of my friends.
Okay.
Not that anyone's going to check up on this, but took them to their prom on Friday in that. And, which is why there's a bit of glitter on the back seat in the video. But, you know, these are 2 16-year-old girls who I thought would be absolutely devastated about getting into a beige car.
Also, it's a Volvo.
For their prom. Yeah. And I mean, loads of people are getting out of Ferraris and Bentleys and Lambos and all the rest of it. And they were like, oh, I like the colour. It's sort of goldy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, all right, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lovely car.
I drove it briefly around Millbrook.
Yeah.
But quite hard.
Right.
Which wasn't the most suitable thing to be doing.
It's not a car really to drive hard, I don't think.
No.
And it doesn't, there's nothing about it that makes you want to drive it hard.
No.
Having said that, you do make reasonably quick progress on the motorway with it. And a lot of that is because it's one of the quietest cabins I've ever been in, I think.
It's very quiet.
And it's so smooth and so comfortable. You know, like we both had the EX5 recently, didn't we?
Yes.
And we said like the suspension was really wallowy and bouncy and not that good, like almost too comfortable.
Yeah.
Volvo have managed to do it properly, but they've made this thing that is cloud-like.
Yeah.
And even if you go into, that's the only thing, is you go into like sport mode or whatever it's called. I think it's called firm suspension.
Okay.
And it still doesn't feel very firm. But that's quite clever in itself. I think it's still
good.
Yeah. It's so weird. We've been short on you. I'm gonna do this. There you go.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. This must be what it's like for you in a restaurant.
Yeah.
If you sit on a cushion.
Yeah. Oh dear.
But that's a lovely car. The way they've integrated all the Google stuff's really good as well.
That stuff.
Yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about it, really.
That's good.
Yeah. It really is phenomenal. 800-volt architecture as well, so it can charge super, super fast. Really decent range anyway. Just does it all. One bad thing about it is that review car I've got, 78.5 grand, which is a bit spenny for a Volvo.
But yeah, well, I sort of look at that car and think, that's quite a S-Class sort of car.
Yeah,
I guess, isn't it? So it seems really premium.
Yeah, I don't think it seems as premium on the outside. Do you know what I mean?
That might be what some people want, though.
Interior is very premium, but exterior, I feel like it doesn't look like a £78,000 car, where the interior does feel like a £78,000 car. By the way, I was getting a massage from my ventilated seat all the way down.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not a bad place to be.
But some people want that, don't they? They want a car that tells other people they've got some cash.
But not in an offensive way.
Yeah, whereas the Volvo, it looks quite sort of understated, I think.
Yeah.
But the interior is where you want the money to be spent, I think.
Yeah. And the interior is pretty much faultless. Yeah, apart from the fact that the rear visibility is shocking.
That actually, I've got the MGI M5 this week, and the rear visibility is not great.
Right, something funny happened when I put my video out on that. I mentioned the rear visibility being pretty poor. It's actually worse in the Volvo, considerably so. And a few people got the hump in the comments. They were like, well, it's got a reversing camera. Why do you need blah, blah? You're like, you don't put the reversing camera on when you're going down the M25.
Oh, you can, though.
Yeah, I know you can.
There's a little button.
But do you want to be sodding around with the infotainment screen to see, if John Q. Law's hot on your tail? Not really.
No, not particularly.
Like, you should be able to look at that bit of glass and see what's behind you. I think that's a fairly basic thing. Otherwise, what a brilliant car that is.
Days. Yeah. I think that car's got so many screens. So when I saw it at Goodwood, I'll be honest, I looked at the interior last year and thought, because I didn't really spend any, I just looked at it. Whereas as you use it, because there's not many buttons in it, it actually all works. So like the screen that's in the center console, it's like a shortcut arrangement. So you can click on CarPlay and it launches it in the big screen. Yeah. It works quite well, actually. I'm quite impressed with that.
The only thing I found a bit frustrating is because we're not like the owners of the car.
Yeah.
You're not logged in as such.
No.
And I'm not going to go and...
I couldn't do it.
No, I would.
Yeah.
You see, I just don't ever do that because I think I'm then going to get ownership emails about a car I don't own. But so there's a lot of stuff you have to like accept or every time you get in. But obviously, if you are the owner of that car, you're not going to have that problem. No. But it would have been nice to have like the full experience and obviously the app and all the rest of it. But I said to you the other day on a text, didn't I, that there aren't many Tesla clones.
No.
And I'm going to call it a Tesla clone, but it's not a clone. No. It is a different thing. But obviously, on the outside, there are similarities to it. But there aren't too many of those cars. In fact, there aren't any of those cars that I've driven that I would swap for my Tesla. And I think I probably would with the IM5 because I thought it was bloody brilliant.
I've done some quite significant miles on it this week already. And yeah, I quite like it. It's very efficient.
Yeah.
Really efficient.
Yeah, which again, you don't expect.
No. Which makes me like the main thing I thought was like, okay, I've done 400 miles so far and it's got 4 miles per kilowatt hour. When I reviewed the Lotus Emea, which has the same size battery, give or take a few kilowatt hours, it wasn't doing anywhere near that. I know it's a very different car, but like they've obviously done something quite different to manage to get this much efficiency out of this kind of car. So, yeah, it's very good.
I also think like for 15, 20 years, I was the target audience for that car. I was like the company car driver in the A4 doing 1 million miles a year for business and stuff. And even from that point of view, perfect. Like, absolutely, this is for this audience. Let's make it for this audience. Job done. You know, great thing. Yeah. I think you can even have, can you have a Teams call in it?
You can look at TikTok in there.
Something
I don't know.
Something I've had recently, you can have a Teams call in, but
Mercedes.
Yeah.
That's Mercedes you can do, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'll forget that then.
Yeah. No, that's very good. Yeah, very good. Like 400-mile range, easy. Yeah. And it's not that expensive for what you're getting, like the battery size. It seems quite impressive, really.
I've got a big Wednesday ahead.
Big Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So when I finish here tomorrow, I'm driving down to Dartford because on Wednesday morning, I'm going to Brands Hatch and I'm going to be taking the Ioniq 6N around Brands Hatch.
Nice.
Yeah. Obviously, I took it round at Millbrook, but
sort of.
Millbrook's not supposed to be a track, is it? It's a test facility.
Yep.
And it's there to road test cars. I happened to say to someone at Hyundai, I'd love to get the chance to take that round a proper track. And I'm by no means a track driver. I've never done a track day before. I imagine I've got a very low skill level for that kind of stuff. But I'm so excited about that. I can't quite put it into words, especially Brands Hatch. I mean, when I was a kid, that was the British Grand Prix circuit, you know.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I think they're going to have some heritage stuff there as well. I'm guessing they'll have like i30N, i20N, that sort of stuff. Hopefully an Ioniq 5N as well, because you know how much I love that.
Is there any other cars they've got that I think they've only started really doing performance stuff, haven't they?
Well, back in the day, they had the coupe, didn't they? But that wasn't really performance. I
wonder if was the Velocitus out? What's it called? Hyundai Veloster?
Velostar.
That might be that, yeah. I don't know if that was sold here.
No,
I think it was US only. I remember seeing it on Forza, the game. Yeah.
And then, but like the i20N, brilliant. i30N, brilliant. I love the i30N. I think that's a phenomenal car.
Never driven it?
No. It's got an engine in it though.
Yeah.
So we can't talk about that on this podcast. No. But yeah, can't wait for that. And then of course we've got Goodwood.
Oh yes.
This episode will probably come out after Goodwood.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've probably already seen an episode with us at Goodwood. But you're going up the hill and a JQ8.
I think a Motor 7.
And a Motor 7. Yep. Oh, the plot thickens.
I don't know.
So I was supposed to be going up the hill in a Cyberster. That's just literally 10 minutes ago been pushed back until like 6 o'clock, which I can't do. So I'm now not going up the hill, but I had also been invited at the same time that I was going up in the Cyberster. I'd been invited by JQ to go up in a JQ8. And I was told, sorry, the place has gone, because I said I can't do it. Sorry, MG have already said yes, blah, blah, blah. So I've gone back and said, actually, MG have just moved me to a different time, so I am available now. And they've said, oh, sorry, that space has gone to Alex Lowe. So I replied and said I'm going to kick him in the balls. So I haven't done that yet, but I will.
Thanks.
It's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been up the hill at Goodwood. I've only been to Goodwood once, and that was last
awesome.
time. Yeah.
I mean, you're going up in a an SUV.
Yeah,
so
it's fine.
But just being in position waiting for that start line, like when you're on that start line, you're like, oh God, I've seen this a million times. It's quite surreal, actually.
Yeah.
And you'll probably have Batch doing commentary while you're going up there. I hope he's doing commentary again this year. He's brilliant.
It was good
at
last
it.
time.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant at it. Yeah. If ever there was a man made to do commentary at Goodwood. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. That'd be quite fun though.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's not as hot last year, because we recorded an episode with Tish last year and I looked like a grapefruit.
I think it's going to be worse.
Oh man.
But, I looked earlier and it said 29 degrees and just full sunshine, I think. So that's not good.
No.
We'll have to try and get a guest on again this year, see who we run into.
It's worth doing.
Yeah.
There we go. What else is happening? I had the Prelude last week.
Yeah.
Was it last week? It was last week. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, I know it's not an EV, but it's a half EV.
Have you seen Honda have got a concept car going up at Goodwood?
I'm not sure what that is going to be.
Well, that's going to be a Prelude Type R,
Yeah.
I think. Like it's some sort of Prelude concept.
Yeah. And judging by their timelines previously, that probably end up coming out this time next year.
Yeah.
Because the Super N took a whole
that
year.
will go up. Yeah. Yeah, but that could be very interesting.
Yeah, because this year they're taking the Super N production car up Goodwood as well, I saw. So.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
We should probably leave it there, shouldn't we?
There is one more bit of news.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Skywell.
Skywell. This is breaking news today. Well, it's not Skywell, is it? It's their importer.
No. So Skywell themselves are still doing well in other countries. But the company that imports them to the UK, Skywell was their third brand that they managed. The DFSK, Ceres. Ceres never happened. And Skywell. DFSK the other day, they announced that no customers are going to get any support going forward. And then now Innovation Automotive, who imports Skywell, has gone a bit.
Yeah, this is actually a bit of a big flashing warning light to people, investing in a new Chinese vehicle, isn't it? Obviously, we've got brands like MG who are massively well established here, and a Motor and Jake who are now pretty well established despite only being here for 10 minutes. But, someone like Skywell, especially, they come to the market with a car that really, from everything I understand, wasn't fit for purpose when it was launched. I know that they've improved it. I mean, I just would never trust getting into something like that until it's established, and particularly when they're working with an importer.
Yeah.
Because it could just go like that.
Yeah. So the difference is everyone else really, apart from one or two, has done it themselves.
Yeah.
They've got the money behind it to sort of, let's say, lose some money to start with.
Yeah.
And make it work. And then you'll start getting people. Because I don't know if you were telling me, but someone else was telling me that people don't want to buy a car unless they see it on the road elsewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know who was saying that.
Me, I think.
Yeah, possibly. Because when I was in Scotland the other week, all the rental cars up there are BYDs.
Yeah.
You can tell they're rentals because they've got those stickers inside, and that's going to help.
And I think there were a lot of JQs before,
and MGs as well now,
and they've sold cartloads of JQs.
Yes, that helps people see it on the road.
So that sometimes happens with the lease deals. Like you'll see, there'll be a showroom price over here, and then actually the lease deals are phenomenal, and it's because the manufacturers said, Aura did it, didn't they, with the Funky Cat? It was like 30 grand or something to buy one.
Yeah.
And you could lease one for like 180 quid a month. And then people start to see them on the road, and then they start to sell a few. Obviously that came to an end, but they did have actually quite a good couple of years of sales.
Yeah, they did.
And you do often see one around, don't you?
Yeah. And the reason the Aura disappeared isn't because of any financial issues. Because, what are they called now? I've forgotten what the importer for Subaru and the importer.
International Motors.
That's it. They're doing really well because they've got Subaru Isuzu. It just so happens that, actually the main reason is the fact that production has actually ended of the Aura in Thailand, I think it is. So they're actually bringing out a new one, but
no one was buying them anyway, were they?
No,
Towards the end,
sadly not. No.
I think they sold like 5,000 last year or 4,000 last year, and
Yeah.
then 26 this year.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, so not only is Skywell not great for customers, but it's also a lot of the dealers that signed on with Skywell are independent family dealerships that
Yeah.
you get run. That's the people going to be hit the worst because they've invested so much money and time into the brand.
Yeah.
And then they're sort of left like, well, no one's going to buy these now.
Yeah.
Like,
and like what, I mean, they'll few of them will set up as like specialist service places and stuff, I'm sure. But who's going to honour the warranty?
I don't know.
And that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no. Apparently Skywell are looking for a different importer.
Oh, okay.
For the UK.
Well, it might be that
It might be
IM
fine.
or Stellantis or someone takes it on.
Yeah, it might be okay. But yeah, it is just like,
unfortunately, like the PR hasn't been great from the off, has it? So no one's going to think, oh yes,
no,
can't wait to get my hands on that one.
No.
Where if something like MG came up in the open market, or even an Xpeng or something, you could see people thinking, oh yeah, actually, we'll get behind that.
Just because other Chinese brands are doing well here doesn't mean that everyone's going to have that success.
Yeah.
There's only enough room for some of them. And we've always said that eventually these brands are sort of going to, it's going to narrow, isn't it? So
I think like end of next year, we'll be close to 100 different brands in the UK, 100 different car brands.
Wow.
And you think the market's only, what, 2.2 million cars a year, something like that. And that split across 100 looks a lot worse than when it's split across 70. So I don't think it's just the Chinese brands that will go, though. I mean, there will obviously be some old establishment names that will go as well. But it will make people think twice. I would have no worries personally about a lot of them because I know the company behind. But someone like Skywell and I don't know, probably one or two others where you think, oh geez, am I going to do that right now?
I know. Yeah. And as I was saying, a lot of like JQ, Cherry Motor, MG, it's the brand itself.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
brought it here.
Yeah.
So they've always got that resource behind them.
And like Cherry waited, was it 21 years?
Yeah.
You know, they decided 21 years ago that they were going to come to the UK, and they've spent that long waiting for the right time and planning and everything, and looking at everyone else in the market and thinking, let's take that bit from them, and learn from this.
Yep.
And it's not just a case of, well, here's a car that's on sale in China, so let's let someone import it, and you know. But yeah, interesting times.
Yeah. Anyway,
if you've got a Skywell, by the way, firstly, commiserations, but secondly, I would be writing to everyone you possibly can, including the dealer you got it from, asking who's going to honour your warranty, where you go for servicing and stuff. And if they say no one, like you're on your own, I would possibly speak to a lawyer and see where you stand.
Yeah. I mean, with Fisker, I think I was actually listening to another podcast this morning, talk about Fiskers. There's been like owner groups that have all set up.
It's quite cool. But so they'll actually, I know there are actually a couple of Fisker specialists in the UK now, but the owner groups were like sending over Fisker techs, weren't they, from the US and from Europe and stuff. Yeah,
there's a bloke I think these people in the UK have re-engineered the software.
Yeah.
Or like reverse engineered it, I should say.
Yeah.
Which means they can provide updates for it. And
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, bit of a sad note to end on.
It is.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening. If you like this podcast, please subscribe on YouTube. Please subscribe on Apple Podcasts as well if you're listening on there. Be greatly appreciated. Share
it as far and wide as you can, and please leave comments.
Yeah.
Because all these things help to boost the various algorithms. We've been doing this for a while now, haven't we?
Yeah, quite well.
And it'd be nice if a few more people got to see it, hear it.
In the meantime, you can find my channel, The Interface Cars. There's regular car reviews on there, and your channel, Definitely Not a Guru.
Yep.
More regular leasing content, car news, and other car
reviews, and yeah.
yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye-bye.